One stormy night, thunder rumbled across the sky above the royal palace. The king and queen were preparing for bed when suddenly, knock! Knock! Queen Mira opened the huge palace door and gasped. A young girl stood outside, soaked from the rain and shivering in the cold. "May I please stay the night? I lost my way in the storm." Around her neck hung a tiny golden necklace shaped like a crown. Queen Mira whispered, "She claims she's a princess, but how can we be sure?" The king stroked his beard thoughtfully. "There is only one true test." Long ago, the royal family created a special way to discover a real princess. Only someone with a truly gentle, noble heart would pass the test. Queen Mira placed a tiny green pea beneath a stack of 20 soft mattresses in the palace's finest guest room. The girl climbed into the bed, unaware of the test at all. "Oh, thank you so much." Within moments, she fell asleep. But the night was far from peaceful. The girl tossed and turned and twisted. She sat up. She lay down. She rolled left. She rolled right. Why does this bed feel so lumpy? Even though the bed looked soft enough to sleep on for a week, she couldn't rest. Her back ached, her shoulders hurt, her eyes barely stayed open. When morning finally came, she looked completely exhausted. Over breakfast, Queen Mira asked gently, "My dear, did you sleep well?" The girl shook her head. "I'm sorry, I hardly slept at all. Something hard was under the bed. Maybe a stone?" The king and queen exchanged stunned looks. Only a true princess could feel something so tiny through so many layers. The king smiled warmly. "My child, you are a real princess." The girl gasped. "Me? But how did you know?" Queen Mira held up the tiny green pea. "This little pea tested your sensitivity and kindness. Only a princess with a pure heart could feel it." The girl blushed softly. "I didn't expect a test. I only needed shelter from the rain." "And you passed it without even knowing." The storm faded, and sunlight filled the palace halls. The princess stayed with the royal family, and soon became loved by everyone. The tiny pea was placed inside a golden box in the palace museum, a reminder that true royalty is not about crowns or castles, but about kindness, gentleness, and a caring heart.